Good morning, friends. This is Sriharsha from Crazy Money with Sri, and today is 29th of October. And let's see what's happening in the market and what can happen today in the market. So, I told you very clearly yesterday, saying that 11,800 is very crucial. It is a make or break point. I've been telling you from quite a long time about this market correction and all. So yesterday, whatever happened, which made us feel probably it can go higher, was a false breakout. As you can see clearly that yesterday, after we broke 11,800, market has actually gone quite deep, and it's not only in the Indian market. I also said to you very clearly that the US market has to support us even if European markets are not supporting. But the US market couldn't support because all the important levels for Dow Jones and S&P, I had told you very clearly 20 and 50 DMA has broken, which means the short term and medium term has become weak. But I was expecting it could actually hold on to those levels, but it couldn't hold on, and you could see that the futures started eroding in the afternoon itself. That's why in my Telegram group also I messaged that probably things are not actually happening as it is expected, and from all the longs we had, we actually converted everything to shorts because that is how actually things are working now. The momentum has started, and I think this is going to continue. One thing is European markets have already come into the bear market. You can see all the European markets have closed to 3 to 4% down. It's huge. And after that, if you look at the US market, it actually opened gap down, and after that it continued with the gap almost 3.5%. Dow Jones, S&P, Nasdaq, Russell, everything has actually closed quite negative. Now again, all of them are at important support at this point of time. But looking at the way the market is behaving, I don't think any of the support is going to hold. Probably there could be some amount of bounce back which could happen because it is at a gap which is there, or if that gap actually uh, uh, another new gap down will happen, then nothing can stop that. And we are inches away from the bear market even in the US. Especially Dow Jones is extremely weak uh, right now. Hardly another 1 or 2%, if actually Dow Jones falls, it will enter the bear market and it will drag rest of the other indices also, like S&P, Nasdaq, everything it will drag. At this point of time, Nasdaq is still a little stronger. S&P and S&P is also S&P and Nasdaq are a little stronger compared to Dow Jones, and Dow Jones is the weakest link at this point of time, and that is one thing which can drag the entire market in the US market. So if you see currently at this point of time, we may open a negative for the Indian markets also. We may open around at least 50 to 100 points negative. So let's see how things are going to work at this point of time. If I don't expect too much of buying or bounce back to come, uh, but anything can happen because today is expiry also. We may come into a range, or there could be some uh, short covering which could happen. It all depends. If we are actually opening flat to uh, negative around 1% down and all, then probably we may be in a range because there are a lot of multiple supports which are there at 11,400, 500, 600 and all. There is a lot of supports which are there, and these supports may try to hold on to the market. So let's see how things are going to work. It all depends on the European markets. If the European markets are going to go down drastically, then it will drag the Indian markets also quite a lot down. So we need to see if any of the supports are going to hold, because there are multiple supports which are there. Especially there are a lot of uh, gap ups which were there, which will act as a support for us at this point of time. So we'll be closely watching it. I'm not expecting too much fall for today at this point of time because of the expiry and because of multiple supports which are there. But uh, fall can eventually definitely happen, because now what is happening is in the Dow Jones, S&P, Nasdaq, all of them are at a important support level. So let's see if the support is going to hold, or if actually the European markets are going to actually push the market still further down. In that case, actually all the supports may not really hold. So we'll be closely watching that. And the momentum also, since the market started moving, crude anyway had to come down. So as I've been telling you, all the things which I've been telling you are going to have already, the momentum has started. Even the gold and silver, you could see yesterday big movement happened. I've been telling you it was in range, and the range is actually closing on the negative side only. And this as long as it is going to close on the negative side, now the patterns are now if we close this below this 11850 range, there will be another $100 actually sell off in gold. So there will be quite a good sell off, and even silver can come to somewhere around 20 $21 levels. So it could come nearby to the COVID levels, before the COVID whatever was there. At least that is what I am expecting in gold and silver. But after that, it all depends on how actually the stock market will function. If the stock market is going to function good after all these corrections, then probably gold and silver can actually further deteriorate according to me. But the crude oil anyway is in the bear market now. Crude has actually started coming down quite a lot, so it has now started coming into the bear market. Now it's only inches away, hardly another $1 plus. If it actually comes down, it will enter the bear market, and if it enters the bear market, then there is much more bigger sell off which can happen in the crude oil. So it is closely related to the stock market, because if the stock market is going to correct, then the crude oil actually will not get the support it requires, because it needs the market to strengthen. If the market strengthens, then actually there is a hope that actually the demand is going to be better. But if more lockdowns are going to happen and more of this sell off happens in the stock market, then that hope is actually going to go, and that is going to put a lot of pressure for the crude oil to come down. So it's anyway very weak, and this is going to further weaken the crude oil prices, and probably we may see the earlier price of around $20 kind of levels. So we need to be uh, on the short side for the crude oil. And there could be a big movements happening very soon in the crude oil. Now now market is at sell on rallies at this point of time. And today's market is purely dependent again on the global market scenario. See, previously we had taken support at 11,650 range, so we may open around that range, and probably there could be some amount of um, short covering which could actually take the prices back to yesterday's closing or a little higher than that. But overall at higher levels, again the selling pressure is going to come. I would probably see right now market between 11,600 to 800 as a range. So once actually it is able to break that barrier, then probably again it will come to 11,400 kind of a range. I'm not actually expecting market to come down drastically because of too much of supports which are there at the bottom. But if our global markets are not going to if the global markets are going to pull the entire market down, then it can actually be really down. Otherwise, Indian markets, as I have told you yesterday also, are still in the bull market, and it is going to enter the bear market only after we reach 10,700 till we are about 10,700. Indian markets are still in the bull market, and for us to weaken further it has to be below 11,500 only, below 11,500 550. That is a level where actually uh, we will start actually becoming weaker. Till that is there, market can actually still have some strength for bounce back and all. So let's see how things are going to function. And overall, you may start making a good amount of money by shorting the market at this point of time. So because this is actually the kind of situation currently we are in, is actually going to create a lot of panic, and that panic was quite seen in the US market yesterday also. If you have seen, the VIX has actually drastically started shooting up. uh, it was in a range between 20-25 kind of a range for a very long time, and all of a sudden we have actually shorted VIX to close to around 30, 35, 38 kind of a range, which is very high. Which actually shows that there's a lot of panic which is actually building up, and this can probably continue further. So that's what actually I can see. So as I said, right now the futures are suggesting that probably there could be some amount of bounce back which could happen, but how far is this bounce back going to sustain is the question. Because this whatever bounce back is going to happen, this is more of a shorts which are getting covered. There's no fresh buying which is happening at this point of time. It's only the shorts which are getting covered, and we are inches away from the Dow Jones entering the bear market. So the whatever you see as a bounce back, that has to be treated as an opportunity for us to short further, and that could actually take the market still further down. So that's how actually the markets are, and we need to actually treat the market accordingly, and that is where we will be able to make some good amount of money with that. Overall, actually, if now the market looking like that what I told you, the support levels are actually holding on. If that is going to happen, probably we may open flattish kind of a note also. So let's see how things are going to work, because um, and now actually even the DAX or the European markets are also at a little support. So if the support is going to hold, there could be a pullback rally, what we can say. But overall actually market has the 11,800 is broken, which is our most important critical resistance level, or that is a place which is very important for us. So since that is broken, market has become weakened. It's uh, it's only that this entire scenario is actually uh, it could be, as I said, it could be in a range for another few days, or probably it could be for a day also. Let's see how things are going to work, but overall actually market has become weak, and the strength which was being seen in the bank nifty is also deteriorated a lot. So it has become sell on rallies at this point of time. That's what I can say. So guys, actually if you have liked the video, if you have understood what I have been telling you, and you feel this makes sense, please like this video, subscribe my channel, hit on the bell icon so that you will get all the latest notification, and don't forget to join my telegram channel Crazy Money with Sri. This weekend on Saturday, for the whole day, I'm doing a free training program on the stock market. So if you want to understand more about the market and have a live interaction with me, go and join the telegram channel, and you will get all the latest news about it, and a lot of new bonuses are also going to come with that. So stay tuned at that, and see you on the other side. Thank you very much. Have a great and prosperous day.